Hey man, what it is? This is Dame, and I am your host, and this is By Any Means. There go to PayPal at Deem by any means. There go to Cash App, $ Deem by any means. Y'all know what this is, man. I don't care if you send $5, $50, $500. It's much, much, much appreciated. Y'all know I love my city, man. Philly and Chester, we in the building, man. Born and raised in Philadelphia. Moved to Chester when I was about like 12, 13, and been back and forth between Philly and Chester ever since. Um, so I really, really love my cities, and what somebody like Gilly really represents as far as giving back to the community and just being an example of what we could perseverance first of all, because we about to get into that part. But yeah, I really like Gilly and Wallow, man, and what they represent, and I'm just proud that they both from my city for sure. But that don't mean that because I support them and I appreciate them, that don't mean that everything they do say is right. And Gilly made some comments that I have to address just as a black man. As much as I love them, what they do for my city is all that good stuff. Cannot be biased just because I like somebody. Nah, nah, nah. Gilly, you was dead. You Gilly, let me holler at you, man. You was dead wrong, bro. And you dead wrong for sitting up there talking about you can't get money with black people. Or let me put it in your word. You can't get money with these N words. And you could get money with the white man because the white man gonna fill your pocketbook up or fill your piggy bank up. Understand this, bro. You're dead wrong for that. Because if what you were saying was correct, then nobody would ever give Wallow a shot. Wallow was a convicted felon. Wallow was a robber. He was all that. No matter how good of a person you think that he is today, that's what, when they look at his resume, those same white people you talking about would not give him an opportunity, sir. They only messing with y'all because you already built the program. Y'all already built $1 million worth of game. Then Barstool came into play. Y'all built it from us. With us, black people supported $1 million worth of game. That's the only reason why it's as big as it is. Then the white guys came in and gave you a bag. But don't forget the people that supported you from the door. You saying you can't get money with black people. I guarantee you half of your subscribers are black, sir. So by definition, that is not true. Your platform wouldn't be as big as it is if it wasn't for us supporting you. Ain't that black people supporting you, helping you get money? The more subscribers you get, the more views you get, that YouTube check look nice. What you saying is just literally not true. You're getting money with Wallow right now. Ain't Wallow black? Gilly, I like you in the whole nine, but you work for, you have a partnership or whatever y'all want to call it. But y'all, that guy is, to me, is, in my opinion, is a racist. He dressed up in blackface. He done said the N-word. He called Angela Reese and them pathetic and all this other stuff. He not for us. And because that's who you decide to get your money with and you happy they gave you a bag, you going to start saying that we the problem? When you wouldn't, where that white man wouldn't even have wanted to deal with you if it wasn't for us as black people supporting you, sir. Ain't no white man give you the idea of $1 million worth of game. You used to get on Instagram Live. See, people got a slim memory, man. Do y'all even know how this show came about? Gilly's show came about because Gilly used to do a lot of Instagram Lives years ago. And used to be like, man, he had a little segment, $1 million worth of game. And people said, Gilly, you should do the podcast about that. Gilly was reluctant to do it at first. But then you did it. You got Wallow. Y'all went through the roof. Deservedly, I'm going to say that too. Much deserved, because y'all do a wonderful job. Y'all don't overtalk y'all guests. Y'all ask real questions. Y'all genuinely show love. Y'all try to put beef. Y'all try to stop beef between rappers. I appreciate all that. But on your way up, don't forget about us down here. But on your way up, don't forget about us down here. Gilly, didn't you used to get money down South Philly when you was younger? Wasn't the guys you was doing business with black? Because let you tell it, you been getting money. So who was you getting money with? What you saying is not true. Club Shay Shay. Shannon Sharp put Ocho Cinco on. Ain't Shannon Sharp black last time I checked? And then him and Chad Ocho Cinco allowed Gilbert Arenas to come on they program. Ain't all of them black? Shannon could have kept it to herself. Shannon ain't had to put nobody on. I'm just trying to point out how blatantly wrong and how dangerous it is what you said, bro, because it's just not true. That is not the case. That is not honest. That is not reality. I understand you got a bag for them Caucasian people, but don't start feeling yourself too much and forget about us down here because you're working with somebody ethically. I don't even think you should be associated with. You're only associated with that man because he dropped the bag on y'all. I get it. It don't change the fact that he said the N-word. It don't change the fact that he was in blackface. It don't change the fact that every chance that Dave gets, he shows his true colors as a Caucasian man. What if black people don't want to get money with somebody like that? Gillie and Wallow? Me personally, I don't want to deal with somebody like that. I can't do it. So to sit up there and say you can't get money with other black men and you can't get money with niggas, you only can get money with these the Caucasian people will fill your pockets up and all, nah, bro. And they have to fill your pockets up because they own damn near everything. You're talking like us as black people are in the same position that Caucasian people are in. We're not, Gilly, in case you forgot about that. But don't act like if a black man wasn't in position to put you on, he wouldn't do it. Those same white guys you praising was the same guys that was blackballing you from the music industry. Birdman don't own a record company. He owns Cash Money, and Cash Money is owned by Universal, which he doesn't own. He been with him so long, I think they gave him a stake in Universal, but that's not my point. Birdman put Nicki Minaj and Drake on. You ain't gotta like Birdman, but Birdman put Nicki Minaj and Drake on. I swear they get money. I think they okay. That narrative you just ran with and put out there for everybody, and Gilly, if you really felt like that, bro, don't say it publicly, bro. That's something we say behind closed doors. You don't get on Instagram and say that to the world and let these Caucasian people believe that that is truly true about us when you know better. What Gilly is saying is so not true, y'all, that when you go to college, a historically black college, and they ask you to get in a fraternity, it's because it's other black men and black women making sure that other black people, once they graduate college, can get a job in the field that they graduated in, because there's somebody in that fraternity that's in every single field you could think of. Literally, which I seen it work for my mans who work on Wall Street and is a millionaire now. Would never say his name. Nah, bro. And you know what that same person told me, y'all, and this is on my kids. One of my close friends, he works for a billionaire on Wall Street. He worked for one of the most powerful brokerage companies in America, in the world. Forget America, the world. His boss, the CEO of that company is a billionaire. And you know what my man's told me, Dean? Dean, you ain't gonna never make it because you gotta kiss butt a little bit. If your boss tell you to go out and eat sushi, even if you don't like sushi, you better act like you like it. I told my man I could never do that. He said, well, you ain't gonna never make it to that level. Now, that's somebody that told me in real life that's actually out here that I actually know personally for years, and he told me, Dean, that's why I admire you. Because he couldn't let his parents down because they put him through private school. They set him up with the Connect to go work for a company like that. He was doing this to make his parents proud because his father did the same type of work. Don't tell me you can't get money with black people when I see it with my own eyes. That ain't the only way to get money with no black people. Big Meech did it for years as his brother stayed off the phone. Big Meech ain't get locked up because somebody ratted on him. Big Meech got locked up. Well, eventually guys did rat, eventually once they was already court. But what I mean is nobody went out their way for 30 years to go rat on Big Meech. His brother got them caught up for talking on that phone. Rule number 1 in the drug game, don't be talking on them phones. His brother broke that rule. That's how Big Meech got locked up. Big Meech was running half of this country. And I'm pretty sure most of the people he was supplying look like me. So what you're saying is just not true, Gilly. And I'm disappointed that you said it. Please don't get this money and start thinking and having that black supremacy mindset that, oh no, well, I got it, so all of y'all should be able. They always let a few go through, and they only let y'all go through because we supported you that much. Without our support, Barstool don't care about y'all podcast. Don't forget that part. When your son passed away, it was us supporting you, being there for you, us. Don't forget that part. Shout out to Gilly and Wallow, though. I'm still proud of y'all. This hurt me to even make this video because y'all from my city. This hurts me to make this video. I did not, but I couldn't just let it go because this is how you can't have smoke for people you don't like, but when people you like do something, you don't say nothing about it. Nah, man, I'm one of the most unbiased channels on YouTube. I ain't going out. I stand on integrity first, man. And it ain't a price tag they could put on that. I got daughters that look up to me. And I want them to know more than anything, before me getting money, before me being fly, before any of that their dad was a real one and stood on principle. My dad ain't never walked in a room and felt like the little guy. So y'all know what this is, man. Game by any means. And to show y'all that this is not an attack on Gilly or Wallow, go support $1 million worth of game, because Gilly and Wallow are doing a phenomenal job for the community, doing a phenomenal job with their interviews, helping out a young black men as far as stopping beef out here because they got respect for them. Wallow doing his best to go out here and motivate people to do better with their life and not make the mistakes that he's made and waste their life away. I respect that wholeheartedly and love that they focus more on the young dudes and not so much the older guys. I love that. But I gotta hold you accountable when you say some BS. Y'all know what this is, man. Game by any means. And I holla at y'all.